Buongiorno everyone and welcome to the Spurs preview. We're head down, well we don't unfortunately, gutted about this, missing the trip to the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We were there last year for the Joe Linton winner, 1-0. And obviously no fans attends this weekend, no fans going to be there for a while, are there really, after the new lockdown for another fucking forever. But never mind, let's try and be positive on this Friday, because I mean we are coming off the back of a 7-0 win. This time we're playing Spurs, not the Shrimps. I'd love to batter them Shrimps every day of the week, but unfortunately we're back to Premier League action this weekend. Jose Mourinho coming up against the two, and we all know he likes the two, but he obviously won at the St James's last year, didn't he? So that kind of ruined that whole thing about he never beats away at their place. Last year it was Pochettino that would beat. And we kind of ridicule the Brighton fixture in the preview and stuff, saying it's always a shit game, it's always a boring game, it's always normally one goal in it. The last 3 games between us at Spurs have all been 1-0s. 2 years before that we lost 1-0 back to back. Then we won 2-1 Mitrovic and Perez the year before. But before that, then 2014-15, it changes it a bit. Got a 4-0 hammer in the League Cup. But then we won 2-1 with Amiobi Perez, 1-1 Remy. So where we're at Spurs is one of the best. Actually, I think it's up there with West Ham. We've beat West Ham away 10 times. We've beat Spurs away 10 times. I think it's one of our best grounds to go to. Obviously, 100% record so far at Tottenham's new ground. Good old White Hart Lane was pretty kind to us though. But Tottenham this weekend, the thing I was hoping for heading into this game was a bit of Tottenham running out of steam, really. They were meant to play 4 games this week. They played 3 still. Obviously, last weekend they thrashed Southampton 5-2. Son scoring 4, Kane assisting 4, Kane scoring the other. I hope Brucey's watching that one, because, you know, since he didn't know who Brighton's danger man was, surely he knows who Spurs are. And then they were meant to play Tuesday night away at Leyton Orient. They've just been given a bye in that game. Bye-bye into the next 4th round. Automatically put through because Leyton Orient had a few corona tests positive. So Spurs, they didn't play that game. They've now been given an automatic pass into the 4th round where they'll play Chelsea next Tuesday. And then last night they travelled back from North Macedonia, Shaka Khan FC. They beat them 3-1. They went 1. Did they go 1-0 down or was the 1? Anyway, it was 3-1. They had to bring off the big boys in the end. You know, Kane and that came off the bench, but the start 11 was pretty strong. I mean, the start was Son, Dele Alli, Winks, and Ndombele, who's been impressing Spurs fan now after that huge move last summer at £50-60 million. He's been a massive flop, but he seems to be coming into his own. He's been impressing Spurs fans in the last couple of games. I know Expressions has been banging on about him. So they started a really strong lineup last night. We even had Jose whinging at the goalposts. Check this image out where he's saying that they took 5 centimetres off. So they had to be fixed before the game last night. Marino just touching posts, he loves it. After the Spurs documentary, I fell back in love with Jose, to be honest. I used to love him at Chelsea, charismatic. And then he seemed to get a bit boring, a bit of an old miserable bastard at Man U, but he's coming back now. And after the documentary, all and often on Amazon, check it out if you haven't. Not even sponsored, shouldn't you be seeing it? It's class, great watch. But hopefully their long trip from Macedonia last night does affect them. I mean, we're going to be clutching at all these straws. Really don't want to beat these, but it is true. You know, Thursday night they come back, not till Friday. They're going to have 24, 48 hours to prepare for Newcastle on Sunday, whereas we've had a good few days rest and after battering Morecambe. So we should be in better stead, better fitness, because if you look at Spurs in their opening game as well against Everton, they were so lacklustre, they looked horrific. But then it was the opposite against Southampton. They were just playing the through ball every time they went and they looked like they were going to score. Pretty much did. 5-2, they ran out winners at St Mary's. Let's hope Newcastle can get off to a good start. They should be full of confidence. Well, they know it's only Morecambe, but putting 7 goals past anyone, especially for like Joe Linton getting on the score sheet, Almiron featuring Jacob Murphy. All these players having good games. Brucey's hinting at them starting in his press conference today with St Maximin and Lewis aren't going to play. He says they're doubtful. He says we'll have to wait and see, but nah, it's just trying to put off Spurs from who we're going to put out. There's no chance I think we'll be stupid enough to risk St Maximin this time. Brucey says he's still suffering with an ankle injury and Lewis with that nasty eye injury, so I don't think any of those will feature. For me, Almiron's got to start. Brucey said the day as well, you know, in hindsight he should have started him against Brighton, so he'll get a start. Will Joe Linton come in for St Maximin, or will it be Ryan Fraser or Matt Ritchie? You know, there's a few options there. We'll wait and see. Keg will be lineup prediction video later. I'll check that out. But coming into the game, I think it will be a close game. You know, like I say, the last 3 fixtures have been 1-0 to us last year, 1-0 to Spurs the previous 2 years in a row before that. But I think I fancy we nick a draw. Yeah, I fancy maybe a 1-1. I mean, 1-0 Joe Linton, if he's starting, you've got to put that on because of last year, and the odds are just crazy, 100-1. But just give them a game. Don't bottle it. Don't go too defensive. Give them a game. Bring the game to them, because they can be hard. I mean, Everton had them, even though they look like they're going to have a good season this year. They should be knackered after coming back from Macedonia. But obviously they've still got a really good side. They've still got a really good side, Spurs, to be honest. You know, you've got Son there, Kane, Lucas Moura, Lamela G. Shaw, Lo Celso, Ndombele is looking good now. Harry Winks is playing all the time. Hugo Lloris, he was rested in the Europa League actually. Joe Hart came in for him. So there's still a tough side. There's still a side that's obviously going to be battling for top 4. With Jose Mourinho, you'll grind out results. In this game, you'll probably grind out a 1-0 or a 2-1. But I'll be optimistic. I'll say it'll be a draw, 1-1 or 2-2. Let's just hope, like I say, the boys can give it a go. Full of confidence. Bring the Morecambe game into this. Just try your best to pretend. Nah, it's not a good idea. Pretend the Morecambe will just get 5-put past like Southampton did. Real sharp. But just a better performance, much better. Got to be better than Brighton. Carry on the momentum from Morecambe. And we can hopefully make a good account of ourselves. Thankfully, Gareth Bale, I list all them players like Gareth Bale coming back to Tottenham. He's not going to be fit enough to play just yet. Sergio Reguilon, the left back from Madrid, might make an appearance, they've said. So we'll wait and see. But like I say, Spurs are always going to put out a strong side. This is Sunday, 2 o'clock on Sky. So enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you enjoy Sunday. Let me know what the score's going to be in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.